Hi, I'm Kerry Hardy, and today we're going to talk about my book, Freshman Orientation. A little history about myself. I dropped out of school my freshman year, and I began to make a host of bad choices which landed me in federal prison for 6 years. Once I realized that I wanted to become a speaker, one of the main things that I wanted to do was help freshmen manage their first year in school and remain there, because education is the most important thing to a person's life. So today we're going to talk about, as a freshman, how do I manage my life so I can stay in school. So we're going to talk about that today, and we're going to talk about 5 things that allows you to master self. The first thing that we're going to talk about today is a spiritual foundation. And when I say spiritual foundation, what I'm talking about is all the great spiritual leaders understood one principle. And that one principle is, how do I serve somebody else so they can become better? If you can understand that one principle as a freshman, you're on your way to accomplishing everything that you want to accomplish in your life. The second thing you want to do to master yourself is you have to believe in yourself. No one has ever accomplished anything without a strong belief in self. So dig deep in yourself and really believe that you can do everything that you put your mind to. The third thing you want to do to master yourself is you want to incorporate self-discipline. In my personal opinion, self-discipline is the foundation to all success. If you learn how to discipline yourself, you can have whatever it is that you want to have in your life. So today, begin to incorporate self-discipline. The fourth thing that you want to do to achieve self-mastery is you have to understand what consistency is and what it will do for your life. Here's a news flash. Wherever you want to see breakthrough in your life, you need consistent effort there. If you want to lose weight, you exercise all the time. If you want to gain knowledge, you read books. You go to seminars. You do those things consistently, and you don't have to worry about the results. They'll take care of themselves. Consistency will get you the breakthrough that you're looking for in any area of your life. And the last thing that we want to talk about when it comes to self-mastery is utilization of time. When I was incarcerated, one of the things that I realized was that if I utilize the time that I have here, I can accomplish all of my goals. While I was incarcerated, I got a degree in the development of children. I got a diploma in financial planning. I have a certification in nutrition and personal training. And I read over 500 books on personal development, spiritual development, psychology, and parenting. All because I realized that in order for me to accomplish the goals that I had set for myself, I had to become a master of utilization of time. So these 5 things as a freshman will allow you to master yourself. Now, here's where we're going to go. These are 8 things that will allow you to achieve excellence in school and life. Listen to me. These 8 things will allow you to achieve excellence in school and life. The first thing is you have to have a vision. Everybody has to know where they want to go in life in order for them to get there. So as a freshman, you really need to start asking yourself, what is it that I really want to do? And you need to put a picture of that in your mind. Because it's amazing how once we put a picture in our mind, we walk that picture out. Our subconscious lock into that picture, and we end up making that picture become a reality. The second thing you want to do to achieve excellence in school and life, of course, we want to get an education. And here's the great thing about education. There's nothing besides a spiritual foundation that will give you the self-esteem that you need besides an education. 10 years ago, I could have never stood in front of anybody to speak. But because of the education that I have now, I didn't become arrogant, but it gave me confidence. So I challenge you today to stay in school and get you an education. The third thing that we're going to talk about is mentors. And I'm going to give you one great quote by Whoopi Goldberg. She says this. She says that we all are here to throw little torches out to lead others through the dark. A mentor can be an excellent way for you not to, I'll say it like this, a mentor is an excellent person for you to have in your life to help you miss some of the pitfalls that most people will go through in life because they don't have anybody guiding them through the life, because life can be tough sometimes, and you need somebody to help guide you through. So when you find out what it is that you want to do with yourself, I challenge you to find you the best mentor that you can. The fourth thing you want to do to achieve excellence in school and life is you want to self-evaluate yourself. Here's something that I've been doing for the last 7 years. I set goals for myself based on what I want to accomplish. I don't need my mother, my wife, any of my friends telling me when I missed the mark. If you self-evaluate your own self based on the goals that you set for yourself, the only thing that can happen is that it improves every area of your life. So self-evaluation is one of those things that I learned to do when I was incarcerated that has allowed my life to go to a different level, because I set goals for myself and then I self-evaluate myself. And if you're honest, like I said, with yourself, then the only thing that can happen to your life is it goes to another level. The next thing that you want to do is, this is a great one. You want to model strategies that work. Anthony Robbins has a quote that says this. He says, success leaves clues. That means that if somebody's successful already, with all the technology that we have out there now, we got blogs, we got internet, we got newsletters, they're telling you how they became successful. So you want to find that successful person in the field that you want to go in, and you want to model the things that they're doing, but you want to add your own life experience and education to the model that they're giving you. So you definitely want to model strategies that work. The sixth thing that you want to do is, this is a great one. We want to choose our friends wisely. Even as adults, sometimes we make a bad choice of friends. You want to surround yourself with people that have goals and ambitions like you do. You might not want to accomplish the same goal, but you want to be around people that are setting goals for their life. So you want to choose people that are helping you grow. You know, look at your phone, and I want you to ask yourself, I want you to look down the list of all your friends, and I want you to ask yourself, is this person helping me to grow? If they're not helping you to grow, you need to put that number down at the bottom, at the very bottom of your call list. So we want to choose our friends wisely. The seventh thing that we want to do is, and this is one of the things that I try to do myself, which has allowed me to move forward in life a lot faster. I try to give much more than I expect to receive. You want to give much more than you expect to receive. And Anthony Robbins has another great quote that says, the secret to living is giving. You want to give of yourself wholeheartedly to the things that you believe in. And if you do that, then guess what happens? What you give ultimately comes back to you. It's about karma. So you want to give you want to give a lot more than you expect to receive. Now this eighth thing, we're not going to even pull the tab on that one. I'll see you at your school once you call my assistant and book me so we can talk about freshman orientation, the 5 things that lead to self-mastery, and we're going to talk about how to achieve excellence in school and life. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining us on this video, and I'm signing off. Carrie Hardy, Katie Hardy Unlimited, and I look to see you soon. Have a great day.